Coming up on Trending Today, we travel to the National Restaurant Association show in Chicago for segments with Global Shirts and Bravo Shoes. We also introduce you to the Research Chefs Association, the leading professional community for food research and development. Who doesn't love a plump, juicy tomato? We discover Smokin Mary Smoked Bloody Mary Mix. And we meet the team behind cutting-edge web-based restaurant software from Jamix. It's all coming your way next on Trending Today, hosted from the Research Chefs Association Conference in Lousville, Kentucky.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trending Today. I'm Karen LeBlanc, coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky for the Research Chefs Association Annual Conference, where we're going to explore the fascinating concept of culinology, the latest food trends, and the future of food, and so much more. Hi, Karen LeBlanc with Trending Today.
Here's your badge.
Perfect, thank you. Perfect, thank you so much. All right, so I have my lanyard and my goodie bag, and I am ready to go.
The RCA Conference provides a truly innovative experience for food industry professionals looking to dive deeper into culinary arts, food sciences, and product development. It's been called the most exciting 3 days in food, with educational sessions and networking opportunities to the Food and Flavor-Filled Culinology Expo. The Research Chefs Association is the leading professional community for food research and development. Its members are the pioneers in the discipline of culinology, the blending of culinary arts and the science of food. With a professionally diverse membership, including chefs, food scientists, and other industry professionals who are shaping the future of food research and development.
Culinology really allows us as a product developer to create great products quicker and easier and get them to the consumer. Culinologists might not be a household name, but I guarantee you, you're benefiting from it every single day.
When I was in culinary school, we talked about a couple of the career fields that you can go into, cooking in restaurants, possibly owning your own business. I didn't know that research chef work was a viable career, and really so many people rely on the work that we do, because if you go to the grocery store and you buy anything off the shelves, a research chef and a food product developer has been involved somewhere in that process.
Consumers are becoming very adventurous, and you see that in the different types of cuisines, and you see the food and beverage industry is making its way through the cuisines of Asia, the cuisines of Latin America, the cuisines of Mexico.
What makes it a challenge is to develop something that's a part of a global food landscape that has those authentic parts.
Today's consumers' expectations are a delicious, almost Instagrammable meal, whether it's a five-star restaurant or that convenience store. Behind many food products, there's a culinologist that is developing these great flavor-forward products.
The culinologist is responsible for being part of the entire process. They're working with marketing, they're working with sales, and they have experience in culinary arts and food science. We're constantly considering every aspect, so touch, taste, feel. The expectation of a culinologist is to help bring a product to market that's interesting and desirable and flavor forward and also safe for human consumption.
Consumers want to know where their food comes from, first of all. And second of all, alternatives. You're seeing alternative proteins made from plants. You're seeing burgers made from pea protein. You also get a glimpse of global flavors being crossed with those trends and those things that our consumers are asking for.
In today's world, the consumer is changing fast. They change all the time. With food product development, we have to start with the consumer. Where's the consumer at? Where are they going?
Initially, we want to hear what consumers are actually saying. They're going out, they're looking on Twitter, they're looking on Pinterest, and they're getting information on how they want to change how they eat. Then we try to quantify that data. We try to collect it in a way that allows us to interpret what they really mean. So we really want to think to the bottom of what they're looking for and actually turn that into something that's physical and tangible for them to look at. We just really want to be able to, at the end of the day, create something that consumers would really want.
Being a successful food product developer is challenging sometimes, and so really having those disciplines of food science and culinary arts really helps you keep your finger on the food trends every day.
The Research Chefs Association, the pioneers, they're the ones who way back in 1996 came up with the concept of blending culinary arts and food science together, and then together with the academic institutions, trademarked the name Culinology and started offering it as an academic discipline.
The Research Chefs Association has about 16 culinology programs throughout the world, And so those programs are really creating our next generation of product developers.
For program directors in colleges and universities, if you're looking to expand your academic offerings and you already have a culinary program, I would encourage you to look at the Culinology program because you already have one half of the equation. All you need to do is add the food science.
The RCA offers two distinct programs. One, CCS as we call it, which is a Certified Culinary Scientist. The other one is a Certified Research Chef, or CRC as we name it in our industry.
The value of certification to the individual food professional is it helps bring out the passion in what you do. Especially as a food scientist. To businesses, you're going to be faster to market. Your food product developers are going to understand cuisine, they're going to understand flavor, and how to put all of that together into a commercialized product that consumers are going to like.
The RCA works even with companies like mine here at Carey. We've taken the certification program, we've built it through RCA sponsorship into an in-house program, so we have completed at this stage 20 RCA scientists.
As I spent my years, a lot of years in research and development with Yum Corporation, specifically with Pizza Hut, one of the things that was really important to me as a leader is to recruit, attract, and retain up-and-coming talent. And what I've learned in those years was the need for these students to get some additional education, and the funding sometimes is a challenge. A lot of the opportunities that we have with the Education Foundation is to provide those students in their primary academic educations right now in research and development. We can provide those scholarship funds while they're in the midst of that potential four-year degree, up to and including if there's continual education that they want to go seek. Again, the Education Foundation can provide that type of support.
From unique spices to bring life to old recipes.
To the perfect Chicago hot dog from the middle of the loop.
Members of the Research Chefs Association set the gold standard for food product development.
Learn more about culinology and the Research Chefs Association at culinology.org.
We are at the Dairy Fair booth, and they deserve a hand. Woo! As a founding partner of RCA. So tell me what Dairy Fair is all about.
Well, Dairy Fair is a dairy-based company working on value-added dairy, merging food science and culinary together to create new, innovative items that you guys are going to see in the marketplace, both retail and food service.
All right, well next we are going to meet Bravo Shoes and Global Shirts. They make workwear, including that of the food industry professionals.
We had a chance to catch up with Global Shirts at the National Restaurant Association Cenntenial Show in Chicago, where we learn more about their line of apparel for restaurant, casino, and hospitality industries.
I'm here at Global Shirts, which designs, manufactures, and distributes everyday shirts for work and play for both men and women. And I'm joined by Bob Milam, who is a co-owner of Global Shirts. Now, Global Shirts has made a name for itself with this proprietary Luxe microfiber fabric. Tell me about that.
Well, Luxe microfiber is an exclusive fabric for us. No one else in the service industry offers it. And Luxe microfiber, it doesn't shrink, it doesn't fade. It's the best performing fabric for the service industry. It's just wash, dry, and wear.
Until Global Shirts, women essentially had to wear a man's shirt to work. Shirts were unisex, which couldn't be flattering, right?
It's awful. You know, you got women wearing men's shirts, serving tables, they're boxy, they're oversized. We make shirts for women and for men, and the shirts for women look great. Would you like to try one on?
I would love to. I'm back, and I am wearing the Becky. What do you think?
You look awesome. How do you feel?
Oh my gosh, well, the fabric feels so silky smooth, and it's very breathable. I can totally see how this would be all day comfortable.
Absolutely.
So this is the Mia.
This is what we call the server shirt. Has a button-down collar, has a breast pocket. As you can see, it's a long sleeve shirt. But this shirt is two shirts in one.
All right, so through the magic of editing, I'm gonna show you the same shirt with a second look. Ready? I'm back with the rolled up sleeve. The sleeve actually comes to 3/4 inch length on the arm, but I've rolled it up and pushed it over my elbow to show you another way to wear it. And what I love about this is it's got this flap with a button that secures the roll in place. All right, Bob, so you have one more shirt to show me, and I have one more shirt to model.
You do. We sell a lot of high-end restaurants, country clubs, and we have a shirt called the Luxe Micro Pleat. It is unbelievable, the most beautiful formal shirt you've ever seen. I can't wait till you try it on.
Okay, I am looking so sharp, dressed in the Nicole, like I am ready to serve in a fine dining establishment or perhaps a wedding. So walk me through the design details.
This is our formal shirt, available in men's and women's. It's a 1/4-inch pleat, and what we really love about this shirt, makes it unique, is that it has pleats that go all the way to the bottom of the tail of the shirt. And what does that do? That prevents belly pops. I'm telling you.
Not flattering, right?
Not flattering.
Well, all of the shirts that you've seen on this show are available on Amazon.com 24/7, and you have a special discount for our viewers.
I do have a special deal for your viewers, and it's on Amazon. All you need to do is go to shopglobalshirts.com, pick out your shirt, put it in your cart, put in the promo code GLOBALCASH, and get 30% off.
Just next to Global Shirts at the National Restaurant Association show was Bravo Shoes, showcasing their Vangelo line of slip-resistant footwear.
So Tom, Bravo Shoes made a name for itself, creating durable, fashion-forward shoes for
That's
the
right.
formal wear industry.
Yes, we have the proud distinction of being the major shoe supplier in formal wear industry in US and Canada.
So Bravo Shoes came into the marketplace and
Yes.
created fashion-forward formal wear shoes that were durable. They really held up.
Exactly.
Quality.
Yeah.
Now you took all of that know-how and you created a shoe that is a workhorse for the industry. And we're here at the National Restaurant Association show where you are bringing this to the hospitality industry, the Vangelo.
Well, let me show you something. We develop multi-technologies. One of that is the pattern of this surface is US patented,
Wow.
which is the most efficient way to sleep resistant. The material of this is nano ceramic and rubber combination. Nobody used this in this industry before.
I'm here with Guy Mitchell. He is the White House guest chef, and he has a fascinating career, but one that is very high pressure, very high stakes when it comes to the kitchen. And Guy, you wear the Vangelo. How does this shoe compare to others that you've dealt with in the past?
Well, usually that started out back in the day, they would wear like just a regular good boot for support, but there was not the slip resistant and the comfort, like I said, on your back. So guys would carry on. Then they started coming out with the clogs, and then they started coming out with waterproof boots, and it still was not there. This is where it stops with me. So 50 years in the business, it is unbelievable when it comes to how good you feel with these shoes.
Our shoes move you safer through water, oil, grease, sludge, and flour better than any other shoe in the marketplace. We had our shoes tested through ASTM and Satra, and they gave us our results, and they said, best results that we've ever seen. We then took our shoes and we sent them to the United States Department of Commerce Patent Division, and we said, this is what our shoes do. You tell us if we're right. They came back and they said, yeah, your shoes do exactly what they say they're going to do, and they awarded us a 15-year design patent on all of our shoe bottoms, all of our shoes. People that wear our shoes normally are on their feet 8, 10, 12 hours a day, so we spared no expense. In our shoes, we went ahead and we put an ortholite insert into the shoe. This is machine washable, and it's also antimicrobial on
And
the
it's
shoe.
super comfortable. It's kind of like walking on a cloud.
Yeah.
I feel like I can go jogging these things.
Come on, let's go. I'll go with you.
Still to come on Trending Today, we get a new spin on an old favorite with Smokin Mary Bloody Mary Mix, followed by interviews from the National Restaurant Association show in Chicago with the team behind Jamix, a cutting-edge cloud-based kitchen management system.
I'm here with Randy Sadlers of Sadler's Smokehouse. What did you bring to the show?
Well, we're featuring our smoked meats. We use hardwood. We make our own pits. We put the meat in the middle. We smoke it for about 12 hours. It puts that smoke flavor in our products. We like to say from the tree to the table.
All right, well, do you mind?
Please,
Let me be the judge. Okay. This would go great with a Bloody Mary. I think this is a good time to meet the makers of the Smokin Mary Bloody Mary Mix.
She's not a professional mixologist. She's not a professional chef. But this girl in the polka dot dress has crafted a Bloody Mary mix that wins mixology awards, wins cooking competitions, and is turning the professional cocktail world on its head. And like the standout product she's created, she's hard to forget. Smokin Mary is a true foodie product that is hickory smoked and made with fresh crushed tomatoes. We caught up with the beauty and brains behind this handcrafted cocktail in a bottle in downtown West Palm Beach.
I was helping these friends at the farmer's market sell tomatoes, and they were greenhouse tomatoes, so we had tomatoes before everybody else did. I canned all kinds of sauces and salsas. I smoked the salsa, which is where the smoked idea came from, and then I still had a whole bunch of tomatoes. One of my neighbors came over and he's like, why don't you make Bloody Mary mix? And so I did. I got online, I Googled, it was like 4 ingredients. My husband's a gourmet cook. Everything we always eat and consume is all full of flavor. So I went to the fridge, opened up the fridge, grabbed all kinds of condiments. I went to the spice rack and I looked and I'm pulling out all these, just started throwing all this stuff into a 5-gallon pot. So I started tweaking it a little bit and I'm like, that's not so bad, just put a little bit more. That whole tweaking process took 5 years with 16 revisions, and there's 16 main ingredients. So it's very complex.
We are at Copper Blues. My name's Erwin, I'm a bartender here. Smokin Mary is a great addition to a specialty cocktail menu. Usually when people order, let's say, Bloody Mary, they ask for just a tad bit spicy. They want some flavor in there.
Smokin Mary is just the go-to Bloody Mary mix for us. Super smooth, really delicious and rich and bold in flavor. Just a solid product.
So I started with the red, and the red is our original girl. We call her the OG. This one's made with fresh tomatoes, fresh lemon and lime juice, fresh horseradish, and then the smoke on this is a hickory smoke.
Smokin Mary also gets rave reviews as a cooking ingredient. There are over 40 recipes on the website, ranging from cocktails to appetizers to entrees and everything in between. Here's Chef Leo using Smokin Mary to make his huevos rancheros.
We're just gonna get some fresh ingredients to just enhance the flavors that the Smokin Mary already has. Some fresh tomatoes, some onions, and of course your garlic, and some serrano chilies for heat. So we're trying to just pretty much sweat them out, develop all the flavors. And now we add, of course, the secret ingredient, which is the Smokin Mary mix. There we go. This ranchero sauce smells really good. We're gonna add some fresh tomatoes. It smells so good. Right there. The other tortilla, a little bit of sauce. And now we're gonna top it off. Slide this off, top it off. It's a nice little drizzle of our sauce. Finish it off with some queso fresco. You can use feta, cotija cheese, again, your preference. And there we have it. That is your Smokin Mary huevos rancheros.
I am the girl in the polka dot dress. I do about 50 shows every year, and if I show up to a show and I'm not wearing this dress, somebody calls me out on it. It's definitely our signature. It's our brand.
With a thicker tomato consistency than conventional commercial mixes, a single bottle of Smokin Mary makes about 5 pint-sized cocktails. And because of all those tomatoes, as you enjoy your Smokin Mary beverage and the ice starts to melt, things only get better.
I spent the time to make it the best. Did a lot of product testing with people all over the country. I've done several different competitions. My first one was in Arizona, and I got chosen to participate in this, and I was up against 11 professional mixologists.
From the business side, we're always looking for a quality product at a great price point, and that's what this product provides.
Smokin Mary is one of the best mixes to have behind the bar because it's made with whole fresh tomatoes. That creates a bold and unique flavor profile that goes well with many spirits. My favorite drink to make for a guest would be a Bloody Mary made with Smokin Mary Bloody Mary mix, a little celery, maybe a cucumber stalk. It would be a refreshing morning for my guest.
Green with Envy is coming out real soon. She's a nice mesquite smoke, serrano peppers for the heat, made with fresh green tomatoes, fresh lime juice, fresh green onion. I'm just so proud of the girls.
Want to know where to find Mary? Visit smokinmary.com for locations, recipes, and more.
All right, this is definitely the showstopper here. This is a thoroughbred sculpture made of soybean shortening. It's here at the Koala Soy booth. Tell us about Koala Soy.
Koala Soy is a collaboration of the entire soybean industry, from seed producers to farmers to refiners of soybean oil that make oil that go into this product.
So this is Chef Paul, who is hard at work on the sculpture made of soybean shortening. Tell me about this.
We're about 7 hours in. It's 200 pounds of the soybean shortening.
And appropriately, it's a thoroughbred head because we are in Kentucky.
We're in Kentucky, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's magnificent.
Thank you.
All right, well, up next, we are going to meet Jamix. They have software that is revolutionizing campus dining.
Jamix is a Finnish software company which has been developing software for professional kitchens for almost 30 years. Their versatile and dynamic web-based system can be used by any kind of restaurant, from chains to mom-and-pop operations. This software suite consists of over 50 different apps. Jamix enables chefs and managers to have more control over food production, as well as providing data for restaurants and their customers.
I met up with Mikko Jätinen. He is the founder and CEO of Jamix. First of all, tell us what Jamix is.
Jamix is a software company based in Finland originally, but now we have launched our system in the US as well. It's a system to manage big food service operations like university dining, but we also could manage quick service restaurant chains, one mom and pop kind of restaurants, supermarkets, anything to do with food.
Jamix's customers range from small, single-site coffee shops to large restaurant chains with dozens of sites, both full-service and fast food restaurants. In addition, Jamix software is used in retail stores selling prepared foods. On the institutional side, Jamix customers include nursing home chains and healthcare facilities. Jamix software is also used for managing food services in nurseries and elementary schools, as well as within college and university catering.
Yale Hospitality is our first university college customer in the US, and we signed the agreement in March 19.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That says a lot about the software system.
I've been doing this for a long time, and over the years, I've worked with a lot of systems, and this one makes it easy to do. And I like the fact that it's easy. There's about 57 apps within Jamix. And so I need to think about, what do I want to do? I need to do a recipe. Go to Recipe app. I need to check ingredients. Go to Ingredients app. So no other system has anything like that. That's the amazing thing about this. So it's intuitive, it's easy to use. You know, we're all used to drag and drop. It's all drag and drop.
Easy to use, yet versatile. Web-based Jamix kitchen management software helps to improve kitchen efficiency and brings cost savings to both ingredients and labor.
Jamix is a very comprehensive kitchen management system. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we have really built a lot of functionality into one single system, and it allows our customers to select kind of what parts they want to use and maybe some part that they don't necessarily need. So that's why it's a quite versatile system. So it can be run or it can be used by a small family business or a large scale, food service provider.
Now, when we say comprehensive, hit the highlights of some of its functionality.
Yeah. So one of the key aspects is like recipe management. So it allows our users to create new recipes, select all the ingredients, write instructions how a certain food is prepared, attach images, how the end plate should look like. So recipe management would be one area. It allows you to manage your inventory, so you know what you have, how much you have. If something is closing its expiration date, okay, you should use this away. It allows you to order things from your suppliers. It can be a large supplier in a country or your local bakery down the street. So it allows you to make those kinds of orders. And also, if you have a central kitchen, that services many different locations of your organization, you can do internal orders as well. So all of these, we always go through with our customers, their needs and what their business is like, and we can select the right pieces from our software and take those into use.
Jamix manages several sides of restaurant operations, including recipe management and costing, menu planning and nutritional analysis, inventory management and procurement. All this in one system, and with all information seamlessly linked together.
It's intuitive, it's totally web-based. You learn to use the system in a few minutes. and it's ready to use for everyone in the kitchen, not just the manager or the directors of the operation.
It's really easy to use. It's intuitive. It gives me pertinent information to do everything that I need to do. It lets me know what production has to happen. I know what my food costs are all the time. I know the nutritional analysis all the time. I can tell what allergens are there. I can manage my inventory, see everything that's happening in there. And there's a function in there to help me manage waste. One, by tracking what my waste is, and then making recommendations on how many portions I should make. If I made too much last time, it'll say, yeah, I made a little too much. So then I can tailor my production based on that. Those are probably the key things that make Jamix stand out from everybody else.
It's meant to be a tool for everyone and not just one single manager that has received a long training for the system. You can start using it on day one, and it should be that easy, and that's what we strive to do.
Well, congratulations. It's going to be very exciting to watch the growth of Jamix and as it continually innovates in the hospitality industry.
Jamix, cloud-based, intuitive, cutting-edge restaurant management software.
Coming soon to Trending Today, segments that explore real estate trends, health and wellness, and a company that can take your nutritional concept from product development to fulfillment. To learn more, visit trendingtoday.com.
That's a wrap for this edition of Trending Today, coming to you from the Research Chefs Association Annual Conference. Now, if you have a business trend or story to share, or want to learn more about the products, people, and companies featured in our episode, log on to trendingtoday.com.